is they're down one game when the next series start.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I open Foster and Corduene then.
Mm.
Maybe I should.
Exactly. Emotions mentioning Tsadaka is his favorite as well because he beat him yesterday, and yeah, that's the game I saw. Like I don't really know too much about how Tsadaka plays, but I saw him beating Motions yesterday, and then I was like, okay, his execution was really sloppy sometimes, but he always had the right idea of how to play it. I think maybe he can do it actually. But then again, Emotions went full troll and tried to stonewall him in. So I'm not sure how much value that game actually had, information-wise. So, yeah. The next series.
Yeah, let's see. We have Foster versus Corduene. Foster in blue, Corduene in red. I'm at 10 seconds. Are you at 10 seconds?
Yes. Actually at 11, but it's fine for me.
Yeah, I'll count down. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
We have some nice forward stones for Foster. He has some nice back goals though. Not too bad of a base, I think. And Corduene has a pretty standard arena base. Bit long to the woodlines, I must say.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Like, his resources are safer. Main gold, bag, main stone on the side. That's quite safe. But his wood lines are really far.
Yeah.
I think early game, like to a certain degree, I would like foster space more. But like late game, having those back pockets in the basic cordon can be really helpful. It's so much extra farming space, and space is a very important factor in many arena games, I would say.
Especially if you get pressured.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the civs, Foster's going for Britons and Corduene going for Khmer. I don't really know why Britons is a good arena civ. I know they are highly regarded as one of the strongest.
I mean, they have really oh, spicy noodles. They have a really strong Dark Age bonus with the sheep, which helps you with tight build orders, or just in general, makes them much more effective Dark Age, because after the sheep are depleted, you will just do other work sooner, and then you can immediately drop 2 TCs when you hit Cast Age and still make a monastery.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, like the Britons have a really easy time booming behind the relic fight. Are also able to click up early.
Yeah. But I think Khmer has a better boom though.
Yeah.
I think Khmer should be able to get up faster. Also get relic control.
But also, the thing is, if you want to contest relics as Khmer, you will have to basically add a barracks and a stable anyway if you want to go for relic fight. Because only scouts you will just add his spears. You have to add both. So you won't be able to go for these crazy uptimes that Khmer can do, for example, team games.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess you could go for a naked monastery though. Like go up fast monastery.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, like you can try the greedy approach. Like Ethiopians and Khmer can do that. Like Ethiopians can also they can go up with 22 plus 2, mark a blacksmith, and still make a monastery and 1 monk. Then they can often get 2 relics for free, basically. Yeah, that's very greedy, but you can do it.
I guess the opponent's gonna have some feudal scouts still trying to snipe your monks.
Yeah, it's risky. And I think because of that, I would say I would prefer a Britain boom here, actually. Because the Dark Age bonus from Khmer, not the click up bonus is less effective. It will mostly be the farming efficiency, which won't matter that much in the early stages of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. We'll see what they do.
I also think Britons are just very strong with their strong archer options, right? They're really scary.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I think late game arena is more about trash, save almost, and siege.
Okay, yeah, fair point. Fair point. Yep.
And I think Khmer has good options to deal with archers. They have siege ram. That's all you need to beat Britons, siege ram.
I disagree with that. Like usually, just siege are very very strong against Britons, I would say. But if you have a good position, you can just add honor justice Britons and deal with siege rams with that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But like in most cases, like siege ram opening can kill Britons early in the game. If they stabilize, if they have gold access, if they get an honor, will be hard.
Yeah, Khmer doesn't get bomber cannons, so honor can be a nice play.
They can't really counter the honor just for their own honor just because they will be sniped by the arbalest or longbows even.
Yeah, exactly. But they do have Scorps that has the same range as honors. But also they're gonna get sniped by longbows and arbalests.
Yeah. I think that's a big issue. Like I really like Khmer against archer sieves because I feel like the scorpions destroy archer comms really easily.
Yeah.
And like scorpions and knights, scorpions elephants are really strong in that regard. But Britons are just really strong against many comms, and scorpions are one of those.
Yeah, definitely. I mean that's what makes Britons one of the best civs, archer civs. The range. They can snipe everything that should counter them. So, I remember playing one game with them and I had full upgraded range on the arbalest. I just sniped honor after honor and scorp after scorp. And I could just snipe them one at a time. They couldn't touch me.
Yep. And that's really frustrating to play against as well.
Yeah, especially when you think they're gonna be like, I'm gonna make a counter to the archers, and you don't do any damage at all. You invest so much into something that doesn't work.
And the thing is, like many people will just like say, okay, I'm gonna mass skirms against Britons then.
Yeah.
But as Viper would say, it's not that simple. Like it's a lot about scouting information, and like it was 2 days ago. I was Britons against Hans even. I knew he's open. Hans, I'm not sure. He said he thinks they're really strong. It was a good game. We talked about it afterwards. I saw he opens the skirms. I didn't make a single archer unit of a game, and they destroyed him. I just opened with unadjusted ideas actually, and he was dead.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a thing. You see Britons and are like, oh, I see Britons. He must go for archers. I'll make skirmishers then. Not that simple.
But I think that's the nice part about the arena, and also the horrible part that you can do these kind of sneak strats. It's kind of hard to get scout intel, so you can always hide your buildings.
Yeah. I think like mind games and that. Like they're also on other maps very important, but on arena they play a bigger role often. Yep.
Yeah, because you can pull them off. I think. You're surely not gonna get scouted. Like you're not gonna have a scout in the back of your base.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where in Arabia there can be a scout in the back of your base.
And so I would say, like, I think Corduene has to play a lot better than Foster to win this game. Like, and there will be more pressure on him than on Foster.
Yeah. Corduene out with 23 wheels. Yeah, Corduene out with 23 wheels. Gonna get up slightly faster. But he has no buildings prepared. He's adding a stable. I guess it's gonna go very much. He's gonna go for the relics with only scouts very much. And Foster hasn't added units yet, so wait, he has 2 scouts. So yeah, I guess Foster's gonna have the advantage when it comes to military.
I just realized I'm not looking at the game myself, I'm just watching your stream. Maybe I should
Did you unpause the game though?
Yeah, I did, luckily.
Oh, nice. Well, that's nice.
So
But yeah, we'll see now. Will Britons add the 2 TCs immediately when they hit Castle Age and the monster?
Okay, and Corduene went for only stable without a barracks,
Yeah.
so he can afford that early uptime, which can hurt him. I think Foster realized that actually, because he's adding a lot of spears now, which is the right move in my opinion.
Yeah. I think spears are almost nicer because you can have your monks and then you defend with spears.
Yeah, exactly. And now Corduene is down to 2 militaries, 2 scouts on the field, loses 1 to a spear. Now it's 7 to 1 military.
And he sends another one out that's gonna walk right into a spear. Oh, he reacts.
Oof, but yeah, I don't think he will get. He might not get a single relic this game actually, even though he was up that much earlier.
A lot of markers there on Cord. All the farms went out at the same time.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not going up with the barracks. He shouldn't feel bad. Like I remember, it was like not this Empire Boss, the one before, I think.
Yeah.
Viper lost against Terra because he was Khmer and he opened with stable and he didn't make a, or maybe it was a show match. He didn't make a barracks. And he mentioned afterwards, I was too greedy. That's why he lost. Not having the access to spears just killed him.
Yeah. And like, also, Cord lost a monk recently as well. So I think Corduene lost a lot of units. He lost 5 units already. Without getting a single relic.
That's really harsh, and what's even harsher is that Foster is also a slight village advantage, right?
Yeah.
So better KD, more military, like about the same eco, let's say like that.
Yeah.
This looks very, very good for Foster.
Indeed. But it's only adding his 30C right now, so...
Oof,
so another ahead.
Monk.
Not quite even, Nico. But I think it's only gonna be 1 relic for Corduene. Managed to get 1 at least, that was close.
He got 1. Okay, that's good for him. Good for him. He got 1. I think he's... I was already wondering why he's still on gold. I guess he's now adding a market to buy stone soon, and then maybe make a 4th TC. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's something I would do.
yeah, same. I would also do that sometimes. He really should delete the stone. Okay, he does it. Stone bolts were blocking the lumberjacks.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see a second 4 TC soon then from Corduene.
The big issue that Corduene has now is also like the lack of intel again. Like like lack of map control. He doesn't have any army on the field. Foster controls the entire map. He can go for a castle drop or anything. Corduene can't stop it. But also he won't know what army Foster goes for. He will have no information at all. Maybe if he can check the upgrades, if he sees, okay, those spears are becoming pikes or getting melee armor, he may get a clue. It's really hard to tell for him, but what he should open with then.
I think Corduene has a hole in his base. And Foster is about to find out.
Oh my god, true. Did he delete too many wards there? Maybe select. Oh my.
The spears are in.
What's up with these clown tourneys? Insane. Like also LK versus Knutan, fucking Troy over and over again, opening the gates and here destroying the walls. Oof.
Damn. And Corduene hasn't realized yet the whole.
But surprisingly, he has Loom. That's good for him, I guess. But yeah, those scouts will come in now. And will be super annoying, I'm afraid. Oof. Yeah, now he pings it. That's
and now he goes for the wall. I think Foster can deny this wall up.
I think Corduene should maybe have run his villagers to the house next to the lumber camp.
Yeah, just slide them there. Yeah. Now he just sends stuff to this area to try to defend that, but it's...
But he can now convert that spear and maybe repair the palace. Ah, no, he won't be there in time.
I just killed the
Foster goes
palisade!
back. Oh my god, Foster!
Just kill the palisade, man.
It was at only 30 HP. He could have destroyed it. He could have gotten back into the base. That's strange.
So yeah, we have 69 wills for Foster and 66 for Corduene.
But look at Corduene's resources. He will go up in a moment.
Yeah.
And...
What will it do when he goes up, though?
Yeah, he's adding a siege workshop. And I actually, just to see what Foster is doing, I love how he's taking the map control by adding buildings. That slows down pushes by a lot. But I also really hope that he will also make a lot of houses on the sides, because imagine Corduene starts pushing with siege ramps or something, and you lose like 20 houses in the middle. You have to make sure that you have too many houses, you don't get super omega housed here.
Yeah. I mean, just make more houses, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be my strategy next time. I can play motions, make more houses.
Okay, so Corduene adding 3 siege workshops and Foster. He actually makes it that simple. He goes. He says, "I'm Britons, and so I'm gonna go archers."
Yeah.
And Foster is a long way from Imp, it seems like. Not sure. No, his resources. Oh yeah, Foster won't click up in ages, and that means that the Khmer Scorpions might actually also kill everything he has if he doesn't have the extra range from Imp yet.
What is Corduene gonna go Scorpions?
Hmm?
I don't know if Corduene's gonna go Scorpions. What is he?
Yeah, well, I think both would kill Foster here, right? Rams issues because he doesn't have any melee units or magnets to kill those. Or Scorpions as well, because he doesn't have anything to counter these either.
Yeah, but why go Archers in this at 27 minutes before clicking up?
Yeah, I think he wants to go for Carthage aggression, which is a bit strange to me, because you have all the relics, you're not on a timer. Or like almost all the relics. The enemy's on a timer here, not you. And
but it's...
also, yeah, oof.
I mean, it could be a nice timing, because when it's just up to him, he's trying to get all the upgrades. His eco is not floating much now.
He's floating 2,000 gold at least. And there are the Scorpions. And those will wreak havoc as long as Foster is still in Castle Age. And if he gets to a point where he's like 40 Scorpions, he will even kill the Rams quite easily. Yeah. But I guess he will just add Knights or Hussars against that.
We also see a forward castle from Foster. So yeah, we'll see. I think this can go either way. Because the question is, will Corduene get enough production out in time to deal with these crossbows?
Yeah. Like, at the moment, at this second, basically, I would say Foster's in a better spot, but it could any time wrap around to be in Corduene's favor. Like, a really unlucky... Oh, engagement.
Yeah, and Panic Castle as well. I mean, if that castle goes up, it's very safe.
Yeah, and then he can also start trapping Foster's castle, right?
But it's... But if those crossbows are in, like they are now...
Oh, like 4 Scorpion shots, 5 Scorpion shots in those crossbows might kill them all. Oh my god, he's not microing. He's just trying to go for villager kills. And they also nicely lined up for the Scorpions. Now the castle is up. Oh my god.
Oof.
So many losses.
Foster got 2 Scorps there with the ram. So... There's probably some few more there.
But alone the tempo that Foster lost here really hurts him.
He still got scored, and he's up to Imp now.
And he's now getting a wheelbarrow. I think that's sneak off.
Yeah.
The next thing is he's gonna queue up Horse Collar.
Yeah. But he will most likely lose this castle in front before
he's an Imp, yeah.
But maybe he can stabilize further back. I don't know if another forward caster is to play here.
So, and while Foster has a lot stronger eco, Corduene has more points already.
Yeah.
I
was expecting Corduene to have more wills now, but I guess not. I also Corduene overshopped on the right side, and he's even deleting walls to go out. Why didn't overshop? What is he doing? Delete the wall and then rebuilds it.
It would almost an overshop. 2 HP left on that one. 3. Yeah, he can't make that 1 TC on the stone. Yes.
Damn, stuff is going down in the chat. So yeah. Yal got suspended from Nightbot. 17 messages deleted. Holy shit. Back to the game.
Yeah, like... Okay, I was about to complain that Foster doesn't have Halberdiers to as a meat shield for his archer units, but now he's taking into those. But still, he is not taking into any answer to the scorpions. Like, and he would have a lot, like werewolf traps, longbows, spearmen.
I mean, the arbalest.
Yeah, the arbalest is as well, but it will be a little more micro-intensive, right?
Yeah, I guess against those numbers. But...
but like with werewolf traps or like longbows, it should be like really easy to micro.
Yeah, true. But I guess one castle down, you maybe don't want to go for longbows.
Yeah, or for werewolf traps either, which makes it a bit harder. Like losing that castle really hurt Foster here, and he's gonna lose the next one in a moment.
Yeah.
And Corduene's army comp is seemingly nothing that he can really counter without castle units.
Yeah.
Units of his castle. Yeah.
For me, this is the Chimera Dream composition. Spam, Hussar spam, and
Scorpions. Yeah.
Box in the back. And then you have some Rams when you have the momentum.
And instead of taking out the traps of his arbalest, Foster says, fuck the traps, I'm gonna take out that house.
Yeah, because they're OP. Wheels can hide in them.
Okay, that's a good point. Oh.
Like, if wheels in them, better go find them. Also, we're making fun of you saying werewolf trees instead of traps, I guess.
How can I cue werewolf trees?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Or maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Small. Yeah, like obviously in Kazakh you couldn't go for werewolf traps, but it's hard, right? Werewolf traps, you know you're unimp, and those are what you kind of need to counter Corduene's army comp here. And the Halberdiers going down, but actually taking a better trade than expected. Killing most of the Hussars and even a couple Scorpions, I think.
Yeah. Halberdiers is the best unit in the game. No, but I think Corduene really needs to upgrade on his corpse. Instead he gets Onager, which is not gonna be better against the Arbs, I think.
He has queued Heavy Scorpion already, and he has Siege Engineers already.
Oh yeah, yes. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong queue. I looked at the Foster's queue. He's getting Onager. It can be nice against corpse.
Oh, and Foster going for nice snipes on Corduene's spot woodline. That's also really mean, man. Like, you actually can starve Corduene here out of wood to a certain degree.
Yeah. If he just can go... I mean, he can't reach the other woodline, but... If you force Corduene to put all his builds on that woodline, you can reach it pretty soon.
What I would do is just cut through with Onager here and run straight into Corduene's eco.
He seems to already be through with his rush here. Do you see the rush?
Oh my god, the Russian arena, okay. So Foster gets an admin win for the beautiful arena rush.
I have no idea where they came from, how they got in, but they're in full health, so they must have gone through like the gate or something.
Or maybe just teleporting, just
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah, maybe. Probably.
And like, what I would also do, I would cut behind Corduene's wood line and then place a couple arbalists there. And then you could actually starve him out of wood.
Yeah.
If you have that kind of map control. But I guess maybe he should focus on the huge army that starts a slow push. That huge, that big death ball that starts a push in the middle, taking out production buildings.
But at the same time, I feel like there's one thing you can do against Scorps. Run away from them. You don't have to fight them.
Yeah.
I once trade based with a Chimera player, I think. With Gots. And I just ran around with my Huskers and killed everything. And then, when I had enough Huskers, I took the fight.
I think, like, Foster, like, losing those Halberdiers is unnecessary. And also, like, while the Scorpions only have 9 range, the projectile will fly longer than that. Yeah. So if he tries to kite with Halberdiers in front, the Scorps will actually reach the Arbalest.
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like Foster should go down with his only just get one shot on that wood line. So you can send in some units just to be annoying.
Oh my god, those Halberdiers are causing so many Arbalest deaths actually. Holy shit. Oh, big shot on the Scorpions.
And another one.
Another big shot.
That's really important.
Oh, that's juicy. Oof. Only 9 Scorpions left, but Foster's still in trouble. He needs more onagers, he needs more siege shops, he needs...
Yeah. To be fair, he can hold his position, I think. The problem is he needs to get to the traps somehow.
And instead he keeps making militia because he wants to go for the big BM. Props to Foster.
Yeah, I'm guessing he has the same hotkey for Arbalest and militia. So when he's on the barracks he misclicks.
And here, motions, Foster has Yeoman already. He has 10 range on his Arbalest. Yeah. So those outrange the Scorpions by a lot. But then again, as I said, if Halberdiers in front, Scorpions will still reach Arbalest.
Oh yeah, motion asks if they have Yeoman. I think they do because they have +5 range.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it's right, they have Yeoman.
Yeah. The question, does they have Warwolf?
Yeah, like I think Warwolf Halberdiers is what I would have gone for, if I could afford it. But Warwolf is, after all, a very expensive upgrade, and also the units are very expensive.
And another nice...
Big shot! Ooh. And... I thought it would be bigger actually. Yeah, the Onager died, right? So the shot...
But his traps are doing work though. They're killing the other traps. And his castle is still up.
Yeah. And Foster is at 200 population, and Corduene isn't. But Corduene is now attacking into siege rams, which will be deadly. Like, siege ram Scorpions will counter. Yeah, actually, bomb with traps would not be smart, because they can't counter the siege rams. Onagers are smart because they can also counter the siege rams. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have such a nice range on the Scorps. You can almost snipe if you're fast. You can almost snipe the Onagers.
Onagers. Yeah, that's true. It's a really, really scary comp for Corduene. And it's a really, really scary amount of Scorpions. Holy shit. You see those types of unit comps usually in 2-hour no-attack Michi games.
Yeah. I mean...
The Scorpions.
Yeah, the traps are doing well. I think he definitely has a Warwolf. That's a nice blast radius. You could probably check the tech tree a little bit fast, I guess. Maybe I'll catch up. Yeah, he has Warwolf.
Yeah. And the GL also mentioned in the chat, like, the Scorpion projectiles will fly further than they have range. So, like, the Halberdiers actually puts stuck quite behind sometimes. Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, he probably needs... I don't know, he needs Halberdiers maybe for the scouts.
Yeah, like but he should like sit with them behind the Arbalest and should pull them forward when he needs them, basically. And Corduene getting a castle up in front of Foster's base. Foster is losing more and more map control here.
Yeah, I think Corduene is really using his APM right now. Feels like they're all of a sudden starting fighting everywhere.
And that's also something that Britons don't want to. They want to... Actually, they usually want to fight in one place.
Yeah.
As many archer sieves, but Corduene is denying me that by getting a more of an angle on Foster's base. But then again, also
look at Foster's migration here. He's putting a shit ton of vills next to Corduene's base and a castle.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's like almost 40 vills, I think. 35 vills or something.
The Volvo shots are really nice.
He wants that stone. 36 fill on one stone.
I guess it's worth to lose those villagers for stone, right? At this point, that a bit of food you lose with the villagers doesn't hurt you.
I mean, I still feel like he needs a little bit more farms, so he's out of gold, but he has to relic control.
Oh yeah, Foster is not at 200 population anymore. Yeah, he kind of needs more farms.
Yeah. You can spam those Salvadores, that kills, I don't know.
And Corduene Seagems taking out a castle of Foster. Foster, he is killing a lot of scorpions again and again with swarm of traps. But actually now he hasn't shot for ages now, this trap. No, just again. But there's just too many reinforcements. He's struggling. He can't hold off the flood.
He's also losing gas in front of his other side of the base.
Oof. This looks really bad for Foster.
How much gold is there left for Corduene, though?
Good point. Corduene struggles now a bit of gold, but then again, he has the map control here.
Yeah. He still has a couple thousand left on the map.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, I think he could just send one siege to make 2 petards and open the wall on Foster's left side. Run through with 10 hussars game. Because all the army, all the production of Foster is on the right side. On the left side, he's totally unprotected.
Yeah. A nice scorpion shots on the arbalest.
Oh, the arbalest, yeah. Oof.
They are going down now. They're very low. Just a few more shots and oof.
Oh, big onager shot. Ooh, that was huge. And another one.
Oof.
Oh, beautiful. That was really huge, actually.
Oh, that was very huge. That's gonna slow down Corduene's push. And maybe he will hold it out a bit longer.
Yeah, especially because... Oh, and more Scorpion's gone. Especially now that Corduene is also struggling a bit with gold. And as you remember, Corduene has only one relic.
Yeah. But Corduene still has more gold control on the map, so... But he's only 10 mils in gold. And that's not enough to spam out those Scorps. That means he's only got Hussars.
But
he's
now...
having Scarabs.
And I think that's... hard to say. As long as Foster has onagers on the field, the skirms might die quite quickly. But if without those onagers, the skirms counter both Halberdiers and Arbalest.
Yeah. I mean, Foster has 4 onagers.
And also Corduene has a lot of hussars to snipe onagers. And hussar skirm is a really nice trash combination, I guess.
Yeah, it can definitely work until he gets the Scorp numbers up again. Because he can definitely get him up if he puts some more vills and gold. And there's also 1 gold that's no one's taking right now, outside of Foster's base.
Yeah, oh yeah, true. Foster hasn't even taken his own gold yet.
Yeah, I think he got pushed off that gold and never went back there.
Ah, yeah, then he lost that castle, yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess Corduene can also go for that gold.
Both of them are housed by Vey, basically. Not a 200 population. Corduene realized he's making houses. Foster hasn't realized yet.
Yeah. But he's dropping a castle inside Corduene's base.
Okay. And again, as Foster going for a BM again.
Yeah. And that means the last relic of Corduene might be gone.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. But Foster really has to add more farms, man. He has 7,000 wood and no food at all.
Especially since you wanna spam those pikes. He needs a little bit more farms.
Yeah.
He seems
But-
spamming them.
Corduene got huge numbers of lead skirmishes now. Those pikes won't do too much anymore.
That's true. So where are the others? They are dead, it seems like.
I think actually maybe Foster has to add in his own skirmishers here as well.
Yeah.
Actually, if you have like 60 skirmishers, you can snipe scorpions as well, even if you're out of gold.
Yeah, you can also go for the Krebs, for the skirms, I guess.
Hmm.
Warlord Krebs.
I true. Oh yeah, that would be juicy. That beautiful.
Oh, that's really
shots.
beautiful. Holy shit. And also, Foster got some Krebs inside Corduene's base now. That's
Ah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a really good game. Holy shit, it's like going up and down, up and down. I would say Foster is now in a better position than Corduene.
Yeah, because I feel like Corduene's running out of steam. With only 8 on gold, he can't really make enough gold units.
But I think Corduene is actually reacting really, really well. If you see, like, he realizes, okay, my base, a lot of pressure. Fuck my base, I'm just gonna go outside and, like, relocate my economy. And he's also making production buildings on Foster's unprotected left flank.
But another thing is, like, there's no real raiding threat from Foster either. So he might lose some buildings in his base, but he still can farm with those Chimera farms.
That's a good point, yeah. And Foster's army is just really immobile. Like, as I said, he can't really raid with those. Yeah.
But yeah, someone mentioned in the chat, like, why doesn't Foster just cut the wood line? With guilds or onagers on the right side. Then he has another entry point. He could add, like, maybe just a few scouts, like 4 of them or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same, yeah.
You don't even need to upgrade them to guild this.
Yeah. So. Or like even you can just send in a couple halberdiers even. Then it will also be really hard for Corduene to clean them up with hussars.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the only unit he has to react to raids with. So.
Yeah, and also like the same goes for Corduene. Like he could, like as I mentioned earlier, make a siege ram or 2 petards and get into Foster space on the left side.
Yeah.
But I guess it's nothing you often think about in these really stressful, demanding situations.
It's been pretty intense, I must say. They've been fighting like the whole map almost.
Yeah.
They're both expanding the whole map. It's almost like yin and yang symbol we're going for.
And I think you were very right when you earlier mentioned this matchup could be as well the lower bracket finale. Because it feels like it, actually. It's a really, really good game.
Yeah. So these are the level you have to be on to probably win, at least. Or higher, I guess. But yeah, I think Foster probably gonna be able to draw this one out. Because of the relics.
But, like, I mentioned it a couple of times, and I think Corduene heard me, because now he's dropping a castle on Foster's unprotected left flank, and this will be an entry point for him to attack Foster's eco.
And he has something to raid with, hussars.
Exactly.
And he's floating really nice resources.
And also there's like a possibility that, I think, me in Foster's position, I would feel a bit overconfident here. Like, taking the last relic of my enemy, I would see how much of his base I've taken, basically. And he doesn't see over eco that Corduene relocated, right? You must think he's in a really good position right now.
Yeah, probably spotted it. Yeah, he hasn't scattered that at all, I think. Maybe he has. Not sure.
Let's see, Cflfoster.
Okay, well, there, but...
Yeah, but the thing is, has he noticed?
Yeah. And he still doesn't really have any units to raid with.
And Corduene now running into Foster's eco with hussars and villagers.
Yeah.
This might be the game-winning move right here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my god, it's Corduene making the stables even inside Foster space. Very, very beautiful game. Just very impressive game as well. Really well played by both of them. But I think this might be game.
Yeah, that might be the game. And I think Foster had it there for a short time. Because, I mean, Corduene's base is completely open. His eco is very open. There's no castles and not much at all to protect. If Foster just had a raiding unit to kill builds. Or just an arbalest ball to walk in.
Yep. I never expected this game to go like that. I think maybe Foster's attempt to like go for early aggression, maybe that snowballs him into like his own defeat.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he could probably.
If he had like his castle and his space and all that stuff, if he would be able to get into like trap and longbow numbers or something.
Yeah.
Like especially with longbows, he could snipe over scorpions quite easily even.
And he could probably clicked up before he did archers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he did like crossbows and rams before clicking up. But yeah, they're still fighting on. But I'm feeling the Foster will probably GG soon.
Yeah,
we still have some 4 wills, but a lot of them are idle.
Yeah, and this will not stop. The stables. Oh my god, Corduene is even taking Foster's farms. He doesn't need a mill, he's square. The BM is real. Oof.
Oh, that's really nice.
Foster trying to force some counter raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, population is actually the same.
Yeah.
Both have 150.
The game is still pretty much on,
but Corduene has 1000 food, meanwhile Foster has 12.
And it's 7 farms, it's completed the night of food and has no banked up.
Yeah.
So 20 vills idle and another 50 going on wood. And I guess the rest are building stuff.
What the fuck was Foster doing with Sabadeers? Did you see that? He was dancing in one of them in the same spot. Looked like he's just spamming unit formations for like half a minute. I was wondering if he expected the cast to be with a capture age and he wanted to see the effective APM spike.
Maybe. I don't know, I missed that completely.
Yeah, and Foster also mentioned he never realized how big his eco on the other side is. Like, they were Corduene relocated. It was a really, really good move by him. I think that's also a move that like not even 1600 players would always realize they have to do. Really, really strong.
I think that's how you cockroach.
Yeah.
Always add eco when you're losing a little bit.
Yeah. And it's really tough to keep scouting for that. It's because you have too much other stuff to focus on.
Yeah, otherwise you might lose your momentum in the mid. If you...
and talking about relocating eco, Foster has still fighting spirit in him, and he's just relocating his farm eco to the right side. But the big difference is, Corduene has scouted it quite early and is setting hustles there as well.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be very hard for Foster to stop this.
Yeah.
We also have 60 military now for Corduene and only 18 for Foster, and also losing those onagers in the bottom, so he can't push down either.
Oof.
Which means he's getting smaller and smaller space to work with, Foster.
The only thing that could save Foster here is a wonder.
Yeah, wonder. I mean, it still has the relics. 4 relics.
And the hussars come into raid. Corduene says, fuck your farm eco, you won't be producing any food eco this game anymore.
Yeah. What? Oh, my Nightbot ban deleted motions messages there as well.
Nice. Hey, good Nightbot.
I love the Nightbot.
And yeah, now Corduene is preparing for the killing blow, for death blow. He has like 50 skirmishes here and a couple siege rams. Where did he even take the gold for that?
Yeah, he's gonna get gold again. That's nice for him.
Yeah, no, he's gonna take out that castle, and yeah, it's really easy to snowball with siege rams, I guess, and he will do just that.
Yeah.
And
So,
I think
yeah.
Foster is top score again, actually. What's going on here? But he still doesn't have farming eco, really. He's still struggling a lot.
Yeah, he's down to 77 builds as well. And the only unit he really can make is halberdiers. They will die to the skirms.
Let's see market prices, actually. Okay, well, he could still sell like 5,000 wood and buy himself like 500 food for that. And make like a big army, a ball of army again. But I don't think he can fight Corduene's main army at all.
Nope. He doesn't have a unit to deal with that at the time. He needs onagers again.
Yeah.
But he also needs something to deal with the SARS at the same time. And he can't really afford both.
And actually, he has the gold to add a couple onagers. He still has the 4 relics.
Yeah.
So actually, selling 5,000 wood and buying a lot of food and adding more army, more villagers again. And he now kills onagers again.
But Corduene is also up to 200 pop now again.
Oh yeah. So he won't mind to lose a lot of units here. He will take those trades.
And Foster is down to 85 pop. And we have the GG.
What a sick game. What a back-to-back game. Holy shit.
Yeah. I really thought, yeah, it's a really insane game. Really nice comeback from Corduene from not getting the relics.
Yeah, like, I was thinking, it was so like, not disappointed, but it's like, oh man, you're so greedy, you don't make the spears, no, you're gonna lose all the relics, and Foster will snowball from that. Well, big surprise here.
Yeah. And we have 2 more games, or at least 1 more game.
Yeah. While you go through the stats, I'll quickly grab a beer. Be right back.
Oh, great. I also want to grab a beer, though. Sucks. But yeah, let's go through the stats. I feel like when the games are so long, the stats gets a bit boring. They have a lot of kills, a lot of deaths, both of them. Quite even. From the same amount of building, we can tell it's an even game. Resource-wise, they're quite similar. We have a lot more food for Corduene, merit bonus, and also the fact they had a lot more farms going for a long time of the game. But otherwise, it's more Foster on the eco. Uptimes, I think the later imp hurt Foster a lot. Bills high, didn't really matter in the end, right? Relic gold, another 5 cave gold. Maybe that should won the game, but didn't. I think, yeah, I don't think you needed any castle aggression at all. I think if you had just gone up to Inter, you would be in a great position. And then the honor you get could also work. But yeah.
Yeah, like, I missed a bit now, but yeah, there was no need for him to feel the urge to go for a castle aggression. He had the relics, and just
yeah, I definitely think he had like a really good opportunity to win the game.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know exactly what to do in the right time, like at the in the moment. I had one game where I thought I could win with just saying castle and just spam units, and then I almost lost the game. So.
Man, you have 13 viewers.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm kind of jealous here. Like, I don't even look at how many viewers I have anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, I usually have like 5 when we do this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's Friday, and people are bored. I had actually 24 last night because Lady Lottie raided me. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That's my all-time high, I guess. But this is the highest I had without anyone raiding. So, really nice. Probably because motion spams in the Discord.
I think it's also maybe a bit higher to get like I think it's harder to get viewers without a face cam actually. Just adds a lot of personality.
Yeah.
So really hard about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm paused for next game at 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Let's see. Seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going. I'm gonna turn on the view lock, and you can talk about stuff. And I get the beer. Be right back.
Okay, nice. Then I'll open your stream quickly. So we have Foster as Aztecs versus Corduene as humans. I think this is a really interesting matchup. Aztecs are like very strong with their Castle Age smash all in, like monks, eagles, and siege, while humans are insane with their double TC feudal boom. The thing is, because of the double TC feudal boom, their eco will be insane, but they will be in feudal age for a lot longer time, which opens a big time window actually for the Aztec player to be aggressive here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably said a lot of good stuff, so I don't feel like I need to talk about the matchup too much.
Nice.
But I actually played this matchup just today in my own tournament game.
And how was it?
I shouldn't spoil it because it hasn't been casted yet.
Yeah, don't spoil. Just talk about the matchup itself.
I was the Aztec player, and I went for aggression.
And
that's all I want to say.
Okay, and I think like if the aggression fails, you're kinda screwed because the human eco is so strong then that you can snowball back from it quite easily. And also like being the aggressor against humans is involved with a lot of stress because you're on a time limit and you really have to do damage because you're committed to this. And then if you add too many monks, the human player will probably have a lot of harms. It will be really easy for him to add a lot of light cav against the monks. If you add too many eagles, the knights will destroy you. Maybe you go for pikes. And the human player was in stone and is adding a castle, going for kill checks to destroy you either.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah, and also if you only go for a boom instead of going aggression, the human player is going to be ahead of you. It's probably going to be able to imp faster or be able to do castle pressure on you instead.
I'm thinking maybe just going for relics here. Some eagles on the field, some spears in the field. The thing is, the human player can still quite early add scouts to deny some relics, maybe. Like just playing standard for relics, and then keep adding a lot of eagles and going for a siege tower. But then again, it's a very meme strat I like to do. I'm not sure if it's actually good. But if you catch an enemy by surprise, you can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. But I mean, you have actually a bigger time window against humans than you have against other people. So.
Yeah.
So I think aggression is the best play to approach humans. But it's hard at our level, I think. Because at our level, people are slower at pushing, and slower at using the low amount of units.
I agree, yep.
And Motion is talking about Pike, 2 Rams, 2 Mangos, 2 Scorps. Obviously pro swinging 2 of each, those early siege pushes. Yeah, I guess you can have siege as well.
Yeah, I think that's like something Deep Chill was talking about a long time. It's something he learned from. Sometimes not sure what I'm allowed to tell, what not. he learned from Dragonstar. Dragonstar is like the rule of the two. For the Castle Age Siege push, go for 2 Rams, 2 Mangoes, 2 Scopes.
I think it
But
makes
then
sense.
again,
If you lose one, you still have one.
and also, for example, having Rams helps you sometimes to snowball the push quite easily because you take out the building so quickly. And then having not only Magnots but also 2 Scorpions helps you a lot against archers because it's so much harder to micro with that. Because even if you dodge Mangoes, you probably will get hit by the Scorps again, and then still die.
Yeah, and then you have some monks in the mix to that, and maybe some pikes.
Yeah, for sure you need those. Yeah. It's really scary.
Yeah, and I think the Rams also had the factor that you have to react in time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Magnots, they do a lot of damage to buildings, but you have a lot longer time until you have to react. Yeah, fully agree. Yeah.
Yeah. The Rams means that you're gonna lose your building if you don't do anything.
And I guess Aztecs, if they're strong monks, also have the options against against Rams. You could often just go Mangle defense, but if you have the Aztec player has monks behind, or like into redemption, if a aggressors access redemption, you have to be afraid that he will get that and convert your Magnals.
Yeah. And that's really nice with Aztecs. They usually get redemption. I don't think humans get redemption.
No, they don't. Yeah.
So in that type of scenario, I think Aztecs are really strong.
I think the most important thing for I know, and I'm memeing. I was thinking, do humans get atonement? And yes, they do. But I think probably you will still just go for Master Calf Knights to defend against that kind of stuff. Not go for monks yourself, Splint player.
Yeah, probably mass scouts, and then have some knights to deal with eagles. But...
Yeah, and if the enemy has really a lot of monks, and if you have like 40 Aztec monks with a lot of upgrades, Light Calf don't counter them that hard anymore. Then you just get heresy, and then you kill.
But yeah, I agree with what Morpheus said in chat. I think in general humans should really struggle against Aztecs.
Yeah, I agree, but it's also just how fast does the aggression get in, and also does the human player go for stone and get a defensive castle up? I think defensive castle is one of the easiest answers to those smash plays.
Yeah. A castle and maybe some melee units to deal with rams. Or wheels are maybe enough to deal with feudal rams. I mean, castle rams. But yeah, we'll see. We're gonna probably have a smush then from Aztecs. We see Barak, then Market Blacksmith from Foster as Aztecs. And that's another nice thing with Aztecs. When you go for relics, you don't have to add a stable or anything like that. You can just stay with one barracks.
Yeah, that's
Eagles
really nice.
Counter both the monks and the pikes.
Yeah,
and they can deal with the scouts. Yeah, Castle Age Eagles are stronger than non-upgraded scouts.
Yep, they are.
Oh.
But as with the scouts, you at least have a small mobility bonus, right? You don't have to take some fights.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's really nice in Monk Wars.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Because then, as a human, if you are a player with a normal civ, you probably have to have knights to deal with the eagles. And then the monks are there to deal with the knights. And then you might be ending up with knights in your ass.
And I really like how Corduene is laying out his space. He already expects the Castle Age aggression and vaults off one side with houses. And then on the other side, he will make a castle, and then he will be safe enough to buy enough time to have an answer to most stuff that Foster can throw at him.
But I think he had a little bit too many houses too early, though. Because he could have needed more farms earlier. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
He's 70 pop.
I guess that's true. He could have stopped by now.
Yeah, like, yeah, not wait, but at the same time now he's walled up and Foster is in castle edge. But that's definitely gonna slow him down a little bit. And we see Outpost being built on the where Foster was gonna build a siege workshop. Foster is definitely going aggressive. He wants a siege workshop immediately outside of 6 base.
But yeah, Corduene really expects shenanigans like that and spots that already.
Yeah, he will spot it immediately. But
and we'll get sniper by eagles.
Yeah, but he will spot the siege workshop. So if he looked at,
Oof, yeah, I disliked it a bit from Corduene. Not from Corduene, from Foster, I mean. He should have waited one more moment before he lays on the siege workshop.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Corduene expects it, but now he has the confirmation, and it was just not necessary.
Yeah, he knows exactly the direction he's gonna hit. But I think he already knew when he... I'm not sure if he saw it already in this first siege workshop. He saw the wheels forward.
Ah, okay, well, yeah.
I don't know. I think he's just placing down the siege workshop faster. More important than getting in from a different angle.
Okay, then maybe I was wrong, yep.
Maybe, I don't know. You're the higher elo player, so...
But strangely enough, it doesn't mean that I'm better.
Yeah,
I'm cheesy in some ways. But yeah.
But that's exactly what you need for arena. These strats. Or clan strats.
I can't count how many times I got flamed in ranked games. A fucking water boy just holding up and then cheesing a win.
Yeah, but that's what you do, right? I mean, I feel like people get so angry in arena as well when they lose to something stupid. I had one guy like flamed me completely when I played Viking against Mongols and I went full pikes and skirms, and he went scouts and Mangrai, and I was just sitting under my castle and taking fights when I could. And then after the game, it's like I was much better player. I got the relics. I should have deserved that win. And I was like, no, you.
Yeah.
No, I had a better unicomp and I made you waste all your gold. And then I was like, you could maybe add honor to deal with my skirms. And he was like, yeah, if I'd done that, I would win. I was like, yeah, but you didn't, so I won.
And here comes the first ram. I really like that Foster opens the ram here. I think it's always the right move in the situation. I don't think the tower from Corduene is the right choice here. Okay, well, it takes him a bit until he's in Castle Age. Yeah, maybe it's okay. He does have stone walls, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, the tower is not gonna deal with the ram.
Yeah, it's just there to buy a bit more time, but even then... yeah, not sure.
But I think Foster doing the right thing now. He sees the tower, he's just gonna add more. I mean, he could also add a mangonel and shoot the tower down and have a build behind it. If he still has his forward build somewhere. Yeah.
And yeah, Foster garrisoning those eagles so the rams do more damage and move a little bit faster. Adding a third ram, actually. Okay.
So he doesn't know the rule of 2.
Yeah, but I think it's the right choice here, because he realizes that Corduene tries hard to turtle up, and with 3 rams he will be able to push through faster if he stops attacking the walls. Okay, no, he heard me. He heard me. No, he's going from a right angle again.
Yep, and he's gonna go for the tower pretty much too. He has the eagles, he has the spam going.
Yep. And
the Corduene's up to Castle Age.
And Foster has 4 relics already, soon the 5th one, I think.
Yeah, and that's Aztec bonus as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra gold. That's so much pop efficiency right here.
What do you think about Corduene's castle? Is it in a good spot or not? I still think it gives a nice pathway into his wood eco.
Yeah, like I would have deleted farms in one of CC and then would have placed it more central, I think.
Yeah, me too. But on the other hand, it's gonna protect his main goal pretty well.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I wouldn't say that.
But if I were Foster here, when I see the castle, I would put the monks there and be annoying. To like slow them down maybe.
What do you mean? How would you use the monks?
You take one monk and then you just click on all the wills.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So they go back from.
And Foster is just going directly for the castle and adding more ramps. Okay, Corduene is coming in with the scouts. He will try to attack those ramps, right? No, he's going to snipe the monks.
Yep, the monks react late. 1 more, 2, 3, 4. 6.
Oh my god.
They got all the monks with 2 scouts. Only 1 conversion.
Oh, but the Rams will take out that castle, and
that's probably gonna suck harder though.
Like if there are 5 dead monks, that's 500 resources.
I'd rather have the castle up.
Yeah, I guess it's true. I would rather have a castle up, and those eagles will be hard to remove from eco.
Yeah.
But I guess Corduene really wanted the monks dead, so he can add knights against the eagles, and that's what he's doing now. I'm kind of impressed by like how high the level he is, actually.
Yeah. But then, Panic TC, he got it up, so that's good. He might lose his middle TC here.
And I think Corduene might die here just because he has only 2 stables. In this situation, he needs 4, I guess. 4 stables. Yeah. Something. Maybe even 5. He has the wood for it. Probably 5 is overkill, but he just doesn't have production to defend at the moment.
Yeah, I wonder how many... Only 3 barracks still from... Also, he could probably have snowballed it with... I mean, I guess adding monks is good. But he could almost snowball this with only eagles at this point.
Oh my god, Foster wanted to ungarrison a monk. Yep. And he ungarrisoned the relics instead.
Oh. No.
They were out of monastery for ages now.
Oh no. All that advantage. He needs that gold to make all the units.
Yeah, actually true. Oh, Castle from Corduene and Foster's going forward with the same idea, but Foster has lost all his eagles already. Like, Corduene has the army advantage. Foster can't deny that castle, and not sure if he can even get a castle up himself. Depends on his monk micro now.
Yeah.
The monks have been back. There's a relic. No!
Oh, no.
No! Oh my god. More monks.
That was rough.
And he got an insta conversion at one night? What's going on here? Holy shit.
That's how it works these days. I think it's 1 to 4 seconds or something with the monks on nice. I don't remember exactly. But we're very forward casted from Foster.
I think I like Corduene's situation more right now.
Yeah, me too. That's 20 will lead and it's basically sort of safe.
Yeah, even more. Like, this is now an run for Imp, right? And Corduene has a stronger eco and 3 TCs.
But, I mean, I think the Aegis might be called earlier.
Yeah.
He's getting denied at castle. Oh wait, he got some nice conversion there on the knights.
And Corduene is trying to kill the castle with 5 villagers?
Yeah.
Like
yes, send all the... Wait, he's sending more vills.
Oh.
And he... What? To repair a house? To repair the house?
Okay, now he's doing the back. But, like, he has so many units here that Corduene could just pick up and trap it down immediately.
Yeah.
And then that would be game, basically. Because, like, Foster will never catch up an eco like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, those eagles are scary. They can run past you, you need units.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
You should probably wall up to the castle properly.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's actually might be deadly that he didn't wall up behind the castle. I didn't realize. Those will be annoying to clean. He'll need. He added another stable. That's good.
Find a better spot to raid Foster. Now he's fighting scouts on the TCs instead.
And Corduene doing the right thing. If your base is under pressure like that, go outside and relocate your eco. Very good gameplay. I'm really impressed, actually.
Yeah, and Foster has a eagle scouting for that eco, and he funds it.
Oh my god.
And
Oh
he's
my
gonna
god,
cast it up.
that's
But I think he wanted to cast it
beautiful.
up first, and then he scouted if it was safe to cast it up, and then he sees that.
Okay, okay.
That's yeah, that was very unlucky for Corduene. But maybe he learned from last game that to make sure Corduene doesn't get to expand outside.
And yeah, the eagle raid was clean already. I think, again, like, he has 14 kip checks queued, he has 3 knights, light cav, armor upgrade. He can just pick up, trap that down, and while going up, he has 2 other TCs producing villagers.
And now
Meanwhile,
Corduene is
Foster's
trying
just
to
on
deny
one.
this castle with a sable.
Like, the house... Oh, he is coming for kip checks, yeah, that's a doubt castle. Oof.
You think that's a loud castle? Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Oh yeah, yes, oh yeah.
And also, yeah.
That was close though. 8%.
And Foster has clicked up to imp now.
Yeah, it's really important. And Corduene's not that far ahead in eco actually. He's only at 76 levels.
Yeah, he's not queuing from every TC.
Yeah.
He's often only queuing from 1 or 2 for some reason.
Yeah, probably because he's under a lot of pressure and trying to produce a lot of units at the same time.
Yeah, okay, that's it, yeah.
So Greg asked, what does Foster go for when up? He has a castle here, and I will say Trebs.
I think actually maybe for Corduene, if he is not up by now, he does the right move here. He's just staying in castle and abusing McQ and bonus, getting capped rams in castle age. He can just clean the entire forward of Foster now. Because I think he realizes he has an army lead. He has a huge army already.
Motion's complaining about Nightbot. He seems really pissed. Maybe I need to...
Nightbot eats ass, and I'm not banned. Nightbot works properly.
Yeah.
Just motions, being motions. Like, spamming caps, that's obviously ban-worthy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think so. I haven't learned how to moderate my chat myself, so I won't help you with emotions. Maybe just stop writing in caps.
Yeah, stop shouting, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And yeah, like, but by now, the Corduene is much ahead in eco. Just because Foster only was on 1 TC. Oh no, he added a second one. Okay.
But we have Foster and Imp. And our Trebuchet is queued up.
Yeah, and he could afford Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade if he wanted to, but instead he queues up 20 units at the same time.
Yeah. Do you rather want Elite Eagles or more Eagles?
I guess he could afford both actually if he wanted to. He just doesn't have a production building.
Yeah, I mean he still has a lot of gold to mine, so yeah, I think Eagles still is to play. I heard that though that the Viper really likes to play Kipcheck against the Eagles. Not sure how to micro that, but I guess if you
well, in the past it was easier, right? Now with a small frame delay of Kipchecks, it's still a decent matchup for Kipchecks, but it's a bit harder to do. And Corduene is lacking a lot of upgrades, I guess. He doesn't have...
He's giving the castle all the kills now?
Pumping, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think... Yeah.
Actually, those Kipchecks did really well here. They just were tanking the castle fire for ages.
Yeah. And now Corduene is going for a blind castle forward, losing a lot of wills on the way.
Oof. And Foster is losing his forward castle.
Yep. Even before Corduene's up. I think that's also a big strength with humans. The capped ram in Feudal Age. I mean in Castle Age.
Yeah.
It's so strong. And that's what I would probably do with humans. Try to do 2 TCs and only knights in capped rams. or what I would like to do. And the Corduene is killing the other caster with Wills. Once again. I wonder if he's gonna get Sappers in Imp now when he's up. Maybe also already got Sappers.
Well, at least Foster doesn't have murder holds.
He does?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're adding a Jaguar warrior to Wills.
Yeah.
Gonna bonk those Wills down. And the Ram comes as well. I think you can defend the castle with those few Jaguars.
Oh, how did that? So, Jacob Warrior with Garland Wars will 3-hit a villager. That's really mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have Garland Wars yet, so he still needs 4 hits. They have so much attack damage.
And that's not even Elite Jaguar.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, true. So Elite might already 3-hit a villager. Yeah.
I think they might even 2-shot with
Garland Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I think the Eagles do, right? At least.
Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. He doesn't have Elite Eagle yet.
No, like
So.
it's not realistic. The Eagles won't 2-shot. I think before that, the Eagles will 3-shot.
Yeah.
But like to 2-shot, you need 21 damage, right?
Yeah. I think the Elite Jaguar might get. Maybe they get the 20 exactly.
Yeah, and then still 3 shots just
Yeah.
close. Yeah.
Maybe someone in the chat. Oh, Morton's talking about the Pike Column OP. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. Like, you use pikes to deal with cavalry, so you rather want to have the bonus damage from Halberdier than +4.
Yeah, agree.
I think almost for that purpose, I would rather have Viking spikes in him, because they get chieftain. I think chieftain gets more damage than column wars against cavalry.
Yeah, I think for sure, like only 4 bonus damage from Chieftain would be way too little.
Yeah. I think it makes it so that they almost have around the same attack as Halberdier.
Yes, yeah. And then they're really good because they all have decent HP. So, oh well, Halberdiers also have more HP than Pike, so after all, it might be quite balanced even.
Yeah, I mean the Viking pikes have more HP than Halberdiers.
Okay, yeah.
But they have less armor, so it's a trade-off.
Okay, so Chieftains gives only 5 attack versus cavalry.
Yeah, Motion is not Vikings, but Vikings is still better than Aztecs.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised it's only that little bonus damage. 5 versus Cav and 4 versus Camels.
Oh, the Chieftains?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty... yeah, same-ish. But I must add the Viking pike has more HP, so... I would still say the best imp pike in the game is Vikings, not Aztecs.
I mean, it depends on the situation against what unit you're up to, right?
Yeah.
Against straight Cav, I think Teuton pikes might be really good. Halberdiers, I mean, Teuton Halberdiers. Because they're so tanky. If you're against other Halberdiers, like Slavs or Burmese, might be better.
But I mean, yeah, I think Motions is right that Cumans trash can... I mean, Aztecs trash can definitely hold against Cumans.
Yeah, but after, still, like, it will be a bit harder than with, like, an Halberdier set, I guess.
Oh yeah. You pointed out... Oh yeah.
Just because you have to deal with that much cavalry, and then the lack of Halberdier actually starts to hurt you.
Yeah. Hugo pointed out that Corduene probably forgot about his castle in the south. He plays south.
Yeah, that's really rough. That's so much stone he's sacked.
Yeah, I could get another castle for that.
Mm.
But yeah, here we have the Aztec Pike and the Eagle mixed in, dealing with Corduene's unit. So Corduene went for a Hussar upgrade before getting Cavalier. I think it's valid.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's not under that much pressure, right? And then he's trading mostly trash against gold and trash, which is fine.
Yeah.
But well, didn't he have a lot of kill checks? What happened to those? I didn't see. Like, he kind of needs those. He just needs the Hussars, his meat shield, and then like a big ball of
Maybe he
damage
doesn't
dealer.
die to pikes.
Yeah, I think so. That really hurts Corduene here.
You could really need that other castle now to produce more keep checks.
Yeah. I fully agree. And like without the damage dealer behind, the Aztec spam with pikes and eagles might be deadly.
But now we have a game where they are pretty much equal in builds again. Surprisingly, the human boom didn't really... The advantage they had is kind of lost now. So the early aggression kind of paid off, and now he has Aztec with 5 relics. I guess. Wait, where does he have the relics? Oh, he moved them back in his base. Nice. That's nice of Foster.
Was well done.
He moved his relics in the front to his base. So his relics are not in the front anymore. And Corduene realized the castle he had in the foundation. Now he's getting a castle tomb. Oh, he almost let in those eagles. Oh yeah, seems Motion's gonna play against Optimal. But it's tournament here, so he's gonna be off. Good luck, Motions.
So, Foster getting more monk upgrades, which I think I disagree with at this stage of a game. Monks are the strongest when like every converted unit kinda hurt your enemy, right?
Yeah.
At this stage of the game, you should have the eco that's like a couple conversions won't turn the tides that much, and it's so much gold invested, and the gold is getting sparse.
Yeah, and we can also add that the Corduene has been on scouts for a long time and has full upgraded SRs, so...
Yeah, that's also a good point, yeah.
It's a wrong units to upgrade monks against, but...
And now he's getting elite kip check, and at the moment I like Corduen's comp more, I guess.
You mean straight to stars? And maybe some few keep checks?
Yeah, he will add the kip checks now, and then like Hussar spam with kip checks behind is really, really strong.
Yeah,
like in general. Like Cav Archers, Hussar comps are really cost effective.
But I also think the pike are very cost effective.
Yeah,
and if you also add the skirms, Atlanta skirms, against the keep checks.
Yeah, but that involves a lot of micro then, right? Because you kind of have to snipe the enemy backline then. And like Corduen's meat shield is only trash unit, while Foster's meat shield is both trash and gold unit. But again, Foster has a lot of relics in these Aztecs, so probably he doesn't mind. Hey, actually, holy shit, he's starting so much gold, never mind. I like Foster's position more at the moment.
And he also has some siege ram going on in the...
Yeah. Like, a lot of siege rams, pikes and eagles might be deadly.
No.
But then again, the kip checks do deal quite well with siege rams here. It's really hard for him to push, I guess.
I think it's gonna... Yeah, I mean, Kipchaks are pretty good against dealing with siege rams, but... They're not crazy good. They're not like Manga there. I think you can push... If you add also some... I think you can push with some siege ram. You just need to add more.
Yeah, but he just took out like 4 siege rams in the north of his base.
Yeah.
But like, okay, now he's opening the gate, so we're not optimal. I think...
He's gonna lose those spikes to keep checks.
Yeah, but yeah, Foster has 5 relics, Aztecs, he has all the map control. And like Corduene is kind of forced to kite back all the time, right? And he's soon out of space to kite back to.
And I would love to see a few trebs also from Foster or from Corduene. Corduene has 1 treb. Because if Foster can get some trebs up as well, those castles is gonna be so much easier to take down.
And Corduene is running out of space. He is running out of eco. He is barely holding on here. His eco, also, like his population, is quite low.
Yeah, it's very low. Or because he struggled to add wills when he spams his Rs.
Foster's population is also quite low, but then again, actually with the relics he has, he can just buy anything he needs at this point.
Yeah. But I mean, he has another 10 pop, and that's another 10 military, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, I mean, Corduene actually has more military, but a lot more wills for Foster. I guess Foster must have gone in with some eagles, because Corduene had 100 wills before, I think.
Yeah, he got in with some eagles. They got killed by the hussars.
Oh yeah.
I think if I was Foster here, I would go for Garland Wars Militia to finish out this game with style.
I think he has it that much, so they can go for Militia now.
Yeah, and it's sure. Well, the keep check's an issue, but he has made some good progress, and if he keeps adding a lot of pikes, eagles, siege rams, maybe a couple crabs, he should be fine, right?
Yeah, true. Does he have more castles in the back, Foster? He has one more there. So, I mean, I would add more traps, so just to deal with the castles. If you can get down those castles.
The thing is, he's just trickling in his units one by one. Just kind of giving Corduene kills for free, which is not good. He has to mass up a lot of units and then go in. And then, even if he loses a fight, Corduene will lose space again and again and again.
Yeah. But that's the ball of Kipchaks start to get deadly, so he can definitely hold on quite a bit with that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe... I'm not sure if it's the right move, but maybe it would make sense for Foster to add onagers here as well. Just go so he has something that's threatening the Kipchaks.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to land one good hit, right? And they all... I mean, I guess only get 60 damage, so he needs probably 200 shots.
And then, like, Corduene won't be able to kill all these pikes basically for free anymore, because he has to watch out all the time for the onagers.
Now we also have Golem Wars. I didn't see that they come in, but we have Golem Wars for Foster. We saw those pikes really stabbing those wills to death. And another castle down for Corduene. He's down to 2 castles.
Yeah, he couldn't repair anymore. He's out of stone. And he's basically out of resources, 75 villagers. But, like, okay, and he's now losing a couple Kipchaks, a bit sloppy, but he realizes, running back. Yeah, like every unit Corduene loses, he will struggle to replenish, while Foster has a strong economy, he can just spam as he wants.
Yeah, every Kipchak that dies is not gonna come back at this point.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, Corduene needs more wills, he needs more eco as well. They need to make those Kipchaks last forever.
And now he is not microing, he's losing a couple, now he sees it again. He didn't lose a lot, but it still hurts him, because as you mentioned, he doesn't get them back. And he's also losing the castles, so even if he would get the gold, he will have less and less production buildings.
So yeah, we have only 18 Kipchaks left, and there used to be, and yeah, they're down to 14, 13. There used to be like 30 just a minute ago. They're spamming those pikes in, and the pressure's now we're gonna let off.
And another castle from Corduene down.
Yeah, and I think Foster now can start to add rams again.
This was also, again, like a game that went up and down, and I can't even remember, I can't even tell anymore where was the point where Foster came back. Because at some point I was feeling like Corduene had this game, and now he's getting fumbling. He still didn't have it. Oof, that hurts him a lot.
But it's worth to get a fumbling now when you have only 6 Kipchaks left. But yeah, this is Foster's game now.
Yep.
He has a stronger eco and he just can spam his pikes in. And Dobby says hello. in the chat.
Hello, Barish. Good games earlier.
Yeah. I think you can add almost both of those to your list of games that you surrendered too early. So.
Well, I was really impressed how you called the game after you lost the bombard cannon.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the second game probably was a bad situation actually.
Hmm.
I don't think Publish would win that, but I think the first one they definitely had.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
But-
he had trouble with gold access, but he was in a really good position.
Yeah. But yeah, back to this game, it's over.
Yeah, like it was over
Yeah.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this game. Like,
Yeah.
there was a time I thought Foster had it, then I thought Corduene had it, and then again Foster had it.
Yeah, she wants me to show Foster gold at the moment, right? 277.
So
And then Corduene at 665, but I guess...
Foster also had 3 traps queued, right? So
Yeah.
he basically had like 800, 900 gold left.
Yeah, but he has the relics, 5 relics. I mean, I guess he used all this gold more, and like Corduene is not getting back his gold when he spends it, so he's more careful with it.
Yep.
That's what I do when I lose relics. I don't make any gold units. Then I sit there with like 6k gold and be like, what should I do with this?
I'm often not a big fan of Aztecs on Arena. Like, if you're not strong with the smash, I feel they are not that impressive. I guess if you have 5 relics, you can still make them work in late game.
Yeah, but I think they also have good options against most unicomps. Right. But I think they struggle against strong siege sheep that also have bomber cannons.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, we have 10k more gold for Foster in overall. So considering how much gold they both have left, it's pretty much nothing. Foster spend a lot more gold as well. And then we have 6.8k relic gold. But I think Foster says that he's terrible with Smash. He said he added eco. I do think that when he got that castle up, it's kind of hard to keep pushing, so it's probably good to actually add eco.
Yeah, I fully agree. Just because you want to go for an all-in strat doesn't mean you have to force it all the way through. Sometimes it's just better to add eco.
Yeah. Because sometimes you have done enough damage so you can add eco, or you realize you can't do more damage so you can add eco.
Yeah.
But sometimes you lose the game because they have defended very well. So I think Corduene was in a position where he could win that game as well. So very back and forth this matchup. You can definitely also see it on the timeline where Corduene probably could have won this. If Rex hits the timeline, I guess not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at motions in OBD.
Oh yeah.
Just checking if they're really playing.
Wait.
Oof, yeah. At this point, Foster was basically dead.
Yeah.
But I guess. Hey, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, Corduene had a lot of kip checks, a lot of knights, a lot of light calf at that point, and he just lost him at some point against a lot of pikes, I guess, right?
Yeah. That was crazy. A very up and down game again. So it's gonna be a third game. I think this is the first one in the lower bracket that I heard about going actually to 3 games. So
I think also maybe I'm not sure, but maybe Corduene just got overconfident at that point, because I think I would also feel so. Like, at that point, he just feels like, okay, I have a game now. I can take bad fights. It won't matter anymore.
yeah, I agree. But it's also hard to do when you have that advantage, like as QMS. What should you do as a unit? If you go for keep check, you might not get enough production out. if you go for nice paladins, you are spending a lot of gold for nothing. It's kind of hard to deal with Aztecs as humans, I think. I think Keepchecks is the way to go. But yeah. I think it's, yeah. I don't know what the units actually go for.
Yeah, I would say the Kipchak Kasa comp was good. At that point, he didn't have it really. Guess he had to add Rams faster, and I'm not sure we would have to rewatch, I guess. Yeah. So I'm
also...
both for the next game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3.
Go. Good. So you can talk about the game. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay. So we have Foster as Teutons, and he has... I'm gonna change the scoreboard, so we have Foster to the left. Not sure if that matters. And he has a pretty terrible base, I guess. He has a backstone, which is nice. But some oil pressure from this area, and he's not gonna have any gold access. That's pretty bad. We have Corduene picking Koreans. So I'm guessing he's gonna do some war wagons. And then, yeah, his base looks also a bit nicer, except I don't like his wood lines. This is something you only get in 1v1 arena, like pretty much a full wall around his whole base. And I mean, yeah, not that much better on other side. Yeah. So if you look at the relics then, we have 2 very close relics for Corduene, and one in between, and another one that's probably closer to Corduene, and a 4th one closer to Corduene. So definitely relic advantage to Corduene, I must say. Yeah, and now we're back to Dark Age Arena. Fun times. I think Teutons are probably the better Civ overall when it comes to arena. They can deal with anything. They have good monks. They have knights that can deal with monks. They have a mean tower rush if they want to do that. I guess the only thing they're bad at is probably castle drop into unique unit. I think that's a good strat with Teutons. Yeah, Dark Age Arena, my favorite thing to cast, and Foster's favorite thing to watch. I almost feel like we maybe should speed up this sometimes. I think Feudal Age is kind of nice to watch because then you can see what type of build order they will go for. But Dark Age is very same. We have a build lead for Corduene, like half a build maybe. Maybe Foster got a little bit tossed. Let's look at the scouting. What would you play against war wagons? I think the normal unity is in Castle Age, monks, at lower numbers. And later in the game, when you have high numbers, probably Halberdier actually. Scarabs are not that good against war wagons as you might think. So it's better running with Halberdiers, I think. Maybe something to tank the damage from war wagons. Because war wagons actually lack party and tactics, which means they don't have the lack another +2 against halberdiers in late game. So they're pretty low damage. So if you have a lot of them, you can. I guess if you have more, same amount of numbers, war wagons will beat halberdier. But definitely monks in the Castle Age, I'll say. Low numbers. But yeah, I think Rams could also work. Because I think war wagons are pretty low damage if I remember correctly. So they're just tanky. Yeah, Rams to tank the damage and then Halberdiers bind. Should probably kill Korean player. But then we might add Onager to deal with the Rams, and then... But I don't know, I think Halberdiers Siege Ram is very strong against Koreans. But at the same time, Koreans can also do Halberdiers Siege Ram. So. Maybe not Siege Ram. Did you get Siege Ram? Where's nope, they don't get Siege Ram. There's some nice early farms for Corduene here, so he probably fights on some special build order. Meanwhile, there's still a turkey fest at Foster's base, going for a second lumber camp.
So I took as long time as I could, and I still wasn't able to skip a fucking Dark Age. Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. I mean, it's nicer to be two people in Dark Age, because then we can talk about something else than the game. It's very annoying to talk about the game when it's Arena Dark Age.
Okay, but Corduene is going onto stone. Will we see here the Korean build order?
Yeah, I think so. He also added the farms earlier, which I don't think he usually does, so he probably practiced a build order for this.
Oof, there's a timing when to add the farms in Dark Age. I didn't know that, actually.
No, just habit thing, like...
okay, yeah.
I mean, Foster do it like I used to do it, just a week ago. On the way up to Fuel Age, put down 4 farms.
Okay, yeah, I had him earlier then, yeah.
Yeah. And Corduene added 5 farms before he made his second... he didn't even make a second lumberjack until... at all. But before he started adding like mining camps and stuff.
Almost. Yeah, and also like staying on one lumber camp usually indicates a tighter build order.
Yeah. I think it also hurts you a little bit. But the lumber camp still looks nice from Corduene.
Yeah.
So, seems to be working.
So, what do you think about going Castle Drop War Wings against Teutons?
I think Corduene should make monks. And can boom a little bit behind it and win the game. Late game.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I think Teutons have a really smooth eco, and maybe he'll be able to even deny it by... Like, the Teuton towers are super strong if he uses enough villagers, if he pulls forward enough.
Yeah.
And, like, you can actually add 2 knights or something as Teutons in a relic fight, relic war, because it's so hard to convert them anyway. So you don't have to go for scouts only. And then, imagine if he has 1 knight out when Corduene goes forward, he will deny that castle drop. So I think maybe Corduene is forced to drop a castle in his own base then.
Yeah, it might be actually what he has to do, right? He might drop 1 castle in his own base, and maybe he's gonna do double castle. I think it's a single castle build order now.
I think maybe it will also like 1 castle in its own base, marching war wagons and going forward with that army, and then dropping a castle in Foster's base for army. Yeah.
That's gonna be very all in though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like 6 farm all in.
And scout fight, Corduene versus Foster, and it looks like Foster got the first hit in, and indeed he wins the scout fight.
Yeah, Corduene's scout is probably even trapped, so he can't get out.
But I think, yeah, it was okay-ish, I guess, because in Castle Age the scout of Foster would have been even stronger.
Yeah.
So he could take the fight.
Oh yeah, he gets the Teuton melee armor.
Melee armor, yeah. And also, like, the spears also have 1 extra melee armor, right? So they will be stronger than an enemy spear. Like, the Teuton units are just really strong in the relic fights.
Yeah, but we're probably gonna see some early war wagons though to almost, maybe not deny the relics, but to get the map control. So.
And even if Foster picks up all those relics, if Corduene goes forward with war wagons later, the monastery will often be quite close to the walls of the gate, and then he can quite easily steal those even.
Yeah, maybe even drop a castle on it early on.
And Corduene goes indeed for the defensive castle drop, which I think is the right play. I mean, he went up for Market Blacksmith anyway. He couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, that's the boring play. But yeah, I mean, he would lose his throws if you went for now, like naked.
Yeah.
He would be spotted, and then there's 2 scouts, 3 scouts,
And-
and a knight.
And Foster even did what I mentioned. He in early cards he added a knight. Like imagine that knight finding those villagers would not go well for Corduene. So a smart decision by him. And the tune bonuses we talked about earlier with extra melee armor, that won't be that important anymore if Corduene has Warbangs.
Yeah, that's true. But Corduene, Foster also added 1 TC already, and Corduene will probably stay on 1, so...
Foster added TC already, you mean?
Yeah.
Corduene is still on stone, so maybe he will indeed go for what I mentioned.
Yeah.
Like massing Warbangs and then dropping forward castle. And then maybe going up to Imp behind it. We'll see if he can manage to do that.
Yeah, and he has 7 farms.
Oh my god, his villagers without loom. Foster sees those. Okay, and Corduene reacts. But maybe he will open the gates for the enemy like this. Well, Foster, he can keep it... Okay, never mind. The Warbangs would be there anyway. He wouldn't be able to keep it open.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I think it was fine, actually.
I also don't understand why he went out for this zone already, when he still has quite a lot in his base.
Yeah, that's really greedy by Corduene, I guess.
If we're on the same distance, you go back to that stone too. Yeah. And also, I usually build my castles not with the stone builds these days, when I want to have 2 castles. Because I rather want to have the stone builds keep shopping.
Yeah. I would say it depends on where your resources are located.
Yeah.
With Corduene's map, I agree, because the stone is so far away.
Yeah.
I think with this map, he should have pulled a couple farmers and a couple berry villages.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So Foster with a really nice boom, 10 villages ahead already.
Yep.
But Corduene massing up those Warbangs. Not sure, like when will he go forward? Will he really just wait until he has the stone and then he'll move out? Probably, right?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Then you get map control immediately, drop a castle, get in. And then Foster's gonna struggle to react. Foster asked earlier in the chat, how do you deal with war wagons? So I guess he doesn't know.
Yeah, a lot of monks, I guess.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's kind of hard to deal with only monks.
Yeah, well, he always needs more monks than war wagons. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the thing, right? There's a really nice T-West video about how broken war wagons are. I think it's T-West, not sure.
Yeah.
And like 1 castle war wagon production is enough to kill 2 archery range skirmisher production with castle age upgrades. They are just a really, really strong unit.
Yeah. Especially now when they get the free armor upgrade recently.
Yeah.
Just super tanky.
And if Corduene goes forward and drops the castle on Foster's base, he might even be able to like drop it on the monastery, and then will be like, thanks for collecting all the relics for me.
Yep.
I'll take them now.
Yep. I love that when you do that. They just put a monastery and then the exact same spot that he did, and they just put them in.
And Foster, moving out to make... Okay, Corduene is making the second castle safe as well.
Yep.
And Foster's moving out of space to make barracks in the middle of the map. I think I disliked it by Foster, just because he noticed Corduene has a castle, and I think he saw Warbangs earlier, so he should know that those can be on the field.
Yeah, selling barracks. And also maybe not even go up those barracks. One of them. Both of them maybe. Okay, Corduene is shooting barracks instead of the vills, so they went up. But what do you think about pikes? Do you think they can do enough in Castle Age?
Not in Castle Age, and especially because you won't have the numbers. If you have 60 pikes and the War Vikings have nowhere to run to, you can catch up with them. Helps will be great, but like this in Castle Age, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Mangonels and monks, I would say.
Oh yeah, Mangonels is a good thing, but you also but that's the thing, you need a lot of them.
Yeah, one Mangonel won't be enough. Like 3, 4, 5 Mangonels, 5 Mangonels, 10 monks. And you deny that, but then you invest a whole lot into the defense, and Corduene will just go to Imp, and they will kill you the Magnets, and he gets Bracer.
Yeah. It's looking very rough for Foster because he seems to wanna like keep booming. He has to resort to go up and he clicks Imp instead of... I don't know, I wouldn't click him to this position, I think. Because what will you do in Imp against this with no resources? I like the castle from Foster. It's really nice.
Yeah. I think the castle is really important. If that gets denied, would be GG, but I don't think it can get denied. One conversion, okay, but yeah, he needs... Those are 19 war banks. Like, to fight him effectively, Foster would need like 20, 23 monks. Like usually against other units, might be enough to just have more than half of the enemy units. So if your enemy has 10 knights, if you have 6 monks, great, you will win the fight. But against ranged units, you will lose monks before you get conversions.
Yeah. But I mean, I think what Corduene should have done when it's under the castle and it's open, just run in. DCs don't hurt you. If you just run past this castle, there's no wall. You can go into whatever eco you want to.
Yeah, I agree. But now he's just gonna take another angle. Look at how fast the house melts. It won't take him too long to get into hostile space again.
Yeah, true. And this time he's gonna go on the relic, so...
200 damage per volley with 20 war wings. Like 10 bonus, 10 damage per war wing against stone buildings.
Oh, they do
they have bonus. Yeah, they have bonus damage against buildings.
Yeah, I was thinking what was their speciality, because I feel like they are like more like elephant archers, just like a different version of war wagon.
Yeah, they actually have more damage against buildings than elephant archers, I think.
Yeah, they probably do. I don't think elephant archer has anything. They just in my head they're like tanky cav archer.
but elephant archers do have bonus damage against buildings, like +2, and I think war wings have +3, and elite war wings +4 or something.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking, like, why do war wings need the extra damage against buildings as well? Or like that much at least, that much.
Yeah, I guess it's because they feel like they need some speciality. Deal with stone buildings maybe.
And well, Foster's an imp, and he has 20 war wings in his farming eco.
And this time Corduene did the thing, just go past the castle.
Yeah.
And also has no units to deal with this.
Oof. And even if Foster would have gotten that TC up...
yeah, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. It's just so hard to deal with those.
Yeah.
He does 1 damage per shot to the war wings with his TC, because he doesn't have a fletching.
Yeah.
If he had Spotkin, he will do 2 damage.
What a crazy series, I must say.
I think there's no way for Foster to come back already.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
he still has 20 wills lead though. 20 will lead.
Yeah, okay, and Corduene just wasted a lot of war wagons beneath Foster's castle.
Yeah.
Fully garrisoned Teuton castle. Oof.
But he still has another 11 in the back of Foster's base, so...
And Corduene has all the map control, and he's doing the right thing. Like, he's already adding a TC outside. Like, if you have map control like this, you should try to take more resources from the middle if you can, like to a certain degree at least. because the resources in his base, those are safe. Like, the resources on the map, they are not. Now he's taking out the monastery, and then hopefully making a monastery himself and stealing those relics.
Yeah. Foster in the chat would be like freaking clown strats. Yeah, I get you. It's kind of hard to deal with. It's like organ guns as well. You never see them on any other map than Arena. It would never break.
Yeah, I was thinking like basically the same strat was really popular with the meme guns, but I guess Warbakens just outshine them too much, and nowadays you see it only with Koreans, not Portuguese anymore.
Yeah, but I mean also we saw it with Arambe earlier, I think.
Yeah.
And then they nerfed Arambe like crazy, so maybe we're gonna see the same for Warbakens.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I guess Arambe was more obnoxious back in the day.
Okay, so Foster, he got Botkin, and he almost finished researching crenellations.
Yeah.
And that will help him defend his eco a little bit more. And I guess by now he should be adding traps of his castles. Like, and then try to... Actually, I'm not sure, he can't really defend with traps, right? The Warbanks still range them.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he has a big ass range now on his castle.
Hard to say. Maybe.
Yeah. It's kind of fun to see the crenellation pop in and my range mod just go out like crazy.
Yeah, I guess he should still try to add like 2 traps and then snipe the one castle on the right of his base.
Yeah.
And okay, Corduene built a castle on the left side of Foster.
And Foster reacted a bit too late.
Really late. He might still get that castle up though. But the thing is, why did he feel the need to do it? Because he has a castle really close by here. This castle he could have killed with traps quite easily. There's no reason to
lose all the vills.
To go full down castle and lose the vills, yeah. Oof. Big misplay here by Foster.
Yeah. And that's probably not going to be enough helps to deal with Warbakens. But
Foster getting some hits on Warbakens, but Corduene is almost an imp, and he has 4 castle Warbaken.
Oh, he's going for the castle again. No.
Maybe, sadly, I don't think Bas is in the chat. Maybe he would be able to tell us how many do we need on gold for 4 castle Warbaken production.
Yeah, or maybe someone with the survivalist up open.
Ah.
But yeah, Foster managed to get up the castle though.
Yeah, but now Corduene is in him as well, and he can get
Traps.
traps.
From
Sorry,
castle.
do Koreans get bombard cans actually?
Pretty sure they don't actually.
Let me see. They do. It's always surprising because I always feel like Siths of really strong siege challengers usually don't get bombard cans, but then Koreans do get it. Do
really
get them.
Nice. Really nice.
But Mutants as well. But yeah, like Corduene has a lot of like options how he can push Foster here, and Foster's still struggling with Warbakens since eco. It's not a bad spot.
Yeah, I feel like Foster never get a chance to stabilize. But yeah, I can see as soon as those Salvador are on top of the war wagons, they melt.
Yeah.
Vad Mangala against a lot of war wagons.
Okay, and now the Warbakens in Foster's eco get cleaned up. That's really good fun. So maybe he can stabilize. And Foster finally, after a long time, I think like after 10 minutes in imp or so, he now adds traps actually. I'm not sure if maybe he didn't have the eco for it earlier, but I think he had just like it's hard to deal with all these things.
Yeah. All the micro, all the having war wagons in the back of the eco distracts you a bit.
Yeah.
But the sad part is that Corduene has catch up in eco and fast Foster right now.
Yeah.
He also has the army advantage. So.
And yeah, and Corduene is not even producing villagers at the moment. I think he's saving up for Elite War Wagon, maybe.
Yeah.
And if not, like even if he has a couple villager less, he has an undisturbed eco. Even if you have 40 villagers more, if your eco keeps getting disturbed, keeps getting raided, it will be less effective.
Oh yeah, we'll miss the whole castle battle on the left there. Both castles are down. Corduene got a trap from far away.
So they just like castle exchange basically with traps. Oof, yeah. And Foster, he has 7 traps actually. With 7 traps, he can also deal with the war wagons actually. And he's aiming for the war wagons, and war wagon gets stoned.
I think imagine.
Oh, okay.
What time?
42:30. I mean 42:45 now.
Okay, I'm at 33:02.
Okay, yeah. I looked at the tech tree and I think the game paused. Then I'm gonna quickly fast forward a bit.
Yeah. Should I pause or?
Yeah, tell me which time you pause.
I already paused a little bit, so 43:15.
43:15.
Yeah, 20.
Okay, I'm at 43:30 now because I already skipped forward a little bit.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we should be around the same now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
He got a castle down.
Yeah.
He's healing up war wagons with monks.
And yeah, I really loved how early Foster was sniping those war wagons of traps. Really impressive. Imagine if you had Warwolf. It's so nice.
But who got the relics now? Wait, who got the relics? Oh, Corduene got the relics, I think. Yeah, 2 of them at least.
Mm-hmm.
So Corduene managed to take 2 of the relics. Did he take... No, he got all of the relics. Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, what was the forward here? So he took that monastery out, and now he's healing up those war wagons. I love to heal up units. Just feels so good. Especially if you have like, yeah, like those war wagons. They can tank so much damage, and then you heal them up, and they are even more cost effective.
Yeah.
So nice.
I mean, you could probably do some herbal medicine, right? Would go even faster.
Yeah, like unironically, yeah, but he doesn't have a forward castle, so it's not tough.
Yeah, sure. But he can get one because he has his own, right?
Yeah, I think he will, but he has the monks to heal. He'll be fine like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Foster's eco stabilized. His biggest issue is his lack of map control, I guess.
Yeah, and lack of army, I would say.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, 18 to 40 basically.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets some knights hit in with his traps. But Corduene has Elite War Wagon on the way. Yeah, and I think the traps won't even one-shot anymore after that. Because the war wagons still have 200 HP and the traps only have 200 damage. And the war wagons have armor. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Well, this is the point, I guess, where Foster would need a lot of siege managers and a lot of halberdiers. I guess I would prefer the halberdiers, like having 60 halberdiers here is more important.
Yeah.
Because the siege managers get counted too easily by a couple hussars or a couple bombard cans.
Yeah, you need halberdier spam. It's kind of funny that Foster wrote in the chat that Corduene said that halberdier was probably the wrong choice.
Oh, interesting.
But I think it's the right choice. Problem is you don't get the mass of them.
Like, what else would you go for? I mean, you could try to go for Paladin, but so expensive and will take ages to take into. I think Foster would be dead until he has Paladin. And like Siege Onger Halberdier is the play, I would say. But like Siege Onger will get countered by Corduene as well at some point.
Yeah, and it's also Arena 1v1, which means the gold's probably gonna run out.
Yeah.
Halberdier is such a nice pick because he can save on your gold when you actually need it. When you need that siege push or whatever. So I think Halberdier is the right choice.
Yeah, I think as well. But I guess we both are just big fans of trash units in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we already talked about the skirm option. But yeah.
Oof. Yeah, like skirms would be awful here.
Yeah.
Like Teutons don't even get fully upgraded skirms.
Especially now when he has some scouts in the mix.
Yeah, and like with these numbers, if Corduene has like 60 warbanks and Foster has 60 skirms, Foster won't be able to take cost-effective fights with the skirms.
Yeah.
He would need like 100, like let's say 80 or 100 skirms or something. He would need a big numbers advantage.
Yeah. Now we see the Korean bomber gunner now as well.
Oh yeah.
Sniping the traps. All the traps are sniping the war wagons. Yeah, the numbers look so much better for Corduene. Also has managed to boom back a bit now. 130 vis.
But that's also a thing, right? Like Corduene has a stronger army and is still allowed to take the better engagements. Like Foster is sending in the units one by one.
Yeah.
Just trying to boost Corduene's KD here.
Yeah, I mean, if he had managed to mass up, it would...
Yeah, exactly. He has to manage to mass up. But I do the same mistake. You see the army in front of your base, and you feel the urge. You have to throw something in front to slow him down or something. But
Yeah.
I think it's the wrong decision, the situation.
But it's a very hard position to be in, I think.
Yeah.
You have this constant pressure, you know, as soon as your units are gone, those bombers will target your gate and they will go in. But yeah, so you lost probably a lot of your mass of halberdiers to nothing. But yeah, I mean, I guess still, I don't know, it looks like it's Corduene game this time. If we have an honor your way, probably need a bit more.
Koreans beating probably one of the strongest arena civs.
Yeah.
Quite unexpected.
Yeah, we've seen Koreans a few times already in this tournament. At least in the lower bracket. We go for the 4 wagons. Also did against Babish, and now we see it again.
And yeah, like Foster, I also think like skirms. As I mentioned, if you have 60 skirms, you might like hold a bit longer because then you would maybe the skirms you would mass up more than halberdiers. Because of the skirms, you just feel immediately. You have to have a ball of them. But even then, like Corduene already has added in the bombard cans as well, and then the bombard cans would have taken great engagements against the skirms as well. And yeah, Teuton skirms are not good either. And that's game.
That's game. GG. Corduene won. Yeah. Insane series. Very back and forth.
Yeah, but the series was really back and forth. But this game, I would say Corduene had in his hands.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Normally.
But the 2 other games were very back and forth.
Yeah, like the 2 other games could have gone either way. I agree.
And I feel like if this was a best of 5, we could see another winner as well.
Yeah. Like I think best of 5 this would be end as a 3-2 for either one.
Yeah. Very even matchup. And this could be maybe the final in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, so maybe these 2 will meet each other again at some point in the finals, for example. I'm not sure how the brackets work actually. Maybe.
Yeah. Also, that's a nice question. Should I start making packs in Castle Age once I had enough eco? Probably not, because you can probably keep them out until you're imp with your castle you had there. And then mass up halberdiers. I don't know.
I'm actually not sure how to counter this. Like in this position.
Yeah. It's very hard. Because he has such a nice number of war wagons when your time to react starts. So getting out like a lot of monks and mangonels is very hard. Getting out a lot of pikes is hard. But yeah, I think you could maybe wall up your base and use your castles to give you time, and then get a big mass of either pikes or halberdiers.
Yeah, and maybe it was really just getting up the castle a bit earlier, and maybe afterwards re-walling the right side, or giving it a fortified wall, or even getting it just up. Your base would be secured with 2 castles, and then well, getting a nice boom in the back of your base in, and then having a big wall of halberdiers. But that sounds really forced, to be honest. I hate how I describe it. Like 2 castles, that's a huge investment.
Yeah.
Just to defend, that feels really bad.
Yeah.
I have a forward barracks. Those were useless. That was a lot of investment for nothing. That's true. Yeah, I think it's a good thumb of rule of thumb, to like often in these type of games you want to place your 2nd or 3rd TC on stone, because either you will want the stone for a 4th TC or you will want it for a castle. Like either you go 3 TC imp with a castle, or you go for a bigger boom and stay in castle a bit longer.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure how to play this. I think Wovings need to be adjusted a little bit. I think the building damage in Carthage is too much. But I think it's fine if elite Wovings do a lot of damage against buildings. But I dislike how easily they melt stone walls and that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how fast they melt fortify wall though. Maybe that's...
Yeah, maybe that would have helped.
Maybe a rush fortify wall can help.
Or play my custom Civ that gets city walls.
Oh. Well, yeah, you got yeah. Before I end the stream, I really want to give a big credit to Corduene for touching it in the last game, putting up a proper clown strat. So.
I think by both of them, really well played. It was a really sick series. Could have been the finals, and yeah, props to Corduene. Well played. I think both of you surprised me by like how well you played, and like for example, I know Otto is a great player, and one of the favorites. But I see that he plays really shaky sometimes, and but yeah, well, his aggression is great. Yeah, I was just thinking your reactions and strategies were really well done in total. I think you've played really well.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Yeah, I was also wondering, like, oof, I'm not sure if I would have lost against or would have won against those strats. I think Corduene might have killed me with that strat as well. I have no idea.
Yeah, probably me too. It's easy to say what you should do, but it's hard to do it in game. Because you don't have the eco to do it properly. You need to almost predict that he's gonna do that strat before he does it, and then go for a defense based on that. And then he just booms, and then you're fucked. So.
Yeah, but that's a possibility. I think the odds were indeed that this is a 1 TC 1-2 castle strategy, and then if you hold off aggression for too long, you have a huge eco advantage.
Yeah, but it can be scary to maybe go for 3 TCs immediately. Maybe stay on 2 a little bit longer. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the timing.
And thanks for letting me co-cast. I think it was a lot of fun. I think we both of us are maybe a bit better at casting than earlier.
Yeah. I think so too.
I was trying to say, I think I interrupt you still too much.
Yeah, it's fine. It's right. I need someone to talk, otherwise I'm... Yeah. But I'm also letting you interrupt me, maybe. Yeah. Babish, Henke wrote, sorry if my game was too long.
Well... the thing is, I just got really tilted by the first game, because I think you were in a good position.
Yeah.
And then the second game, oof, I lost a Bobbard Can. Better tap out, man, before I lose the second one, maybe. Oof, big oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably was losing the second one, but yeah.
So yeah, thanks for letting me co-cast, and I guess goodbye.
Goodbye. See you somewhere else. Yeah. Bye bye.